she's eating, so she's going to be a few minutes behind. She asked me to get started for her. I'm like, hey, why not? Let's see what kind of mayhem we can get into tonight. So I was sitting here trying to think about it just a second ago. What's the most chaotic outcome we could see today? And honestly, I think a Steeler victory would be chaotic in this instance. Um, Everybody's kind of thinks that Indy's on the rise. However, my bet today was I started recording my bets. I put a short for it, but today I'm going to go for the typical Alex game where the scoring is low and the home team wins. So Tomlin's 18-3 on Monday night. Right on. Alex is here. Kat, just give her just a few minutes. She's getting herself ready to rock and roll. We all have long days, so sometimes it's going to be one or the other starting out, which is okay. Get everybody rolling. The most chaotic outcome would be Alex starting the stream on time. Well, Alex didn't start it. The stream was set to start at 8:15 today, so chaos did not occur. I started it at 8:14 for her. Man, everybody's backtracking and getting the historical stats, and I think that's great because it makes it a lot of fun. I've been perusing around other streaming platforms, and some people have some really nice setups, but I have a feeling that they just they don't know a whole lot about what they do. There's a couple really good ones, but I feel pretty good about what goes on in here. So. And the other thing is that we got a set of folks in here that are pretty knowledgeable about the game, which makes it even better. But this game tonight, Steelers versus the Colts, could have been if the season would have went according to plan, could have been a playoff implicated game right now. And right now, it's Indianapolis hanging on for dear life. And Pittsburgh kind of trying to find an identity. I think they're starting to mesh a little bit. TJ Watt is a stud. So I have a feeling that Pickett's inexperience kind of showed up at the end of the game against Cincinnati. I kind of think that that's going to be a problem today for him on the road. I think this Indy defense is probably going to do a good job and have a blast with it. So I'm hoping for a low-scoring game and a Colts field goal win. MH says I got the Colts by 10. I should have accelerated the odds. The other thing is Kenny Weird Thumbs Pickett. Yeah, small hands. I mean, that's comparably to a lot of the NFL quarterbacks. But I think Joe Burrow's in that same category too. I think that was one of the knocks on him, that he didn't have the big hand. So it is what it is. You don't have to worry about the hands today. They're in Lucas Oil, and there's the kickoff, and that's going to roll into the end zone. Wow, that was almost a penalty. Mr. Pickett. Anybody else got any predictions for today? First 5 games for Kenny Pickett, 9 turnovers and -65. Steelers record 1-4. Not good. Last 2 games, 0 turnovers and a plus 3-point margin. So he looks like he's improving. We'll see what he can do. Sorry, I got my setup for something else. Kenny's under center. He's going to hand it off to Najee. Najee's going to bust through the middle. And wow, he's still going. That was a good hard run up the middle for 8 yards on first down. And Najee Harris does not get much support from the middle of the offensive line. Oh, yes, Sam, I need Freiermuth to get a TD today for sure. All right, MH, later, see ya. A Pizzle in the house. What's up, A Pizzle? Pizzle streams as well. If you haven't, stop in and check him out. He's dropped his link in the Discord. Yeah, there we go. Pickett's back to throw. Quick completion. Deontay Johnson gets out all the way to the 45, and Pittsburgh's moving the ball. And what I didn't need to happen is starting to happen. I can't believe we have to sit through 2 primetime Colts games back-to-back while the Niners and Finns limited to local broadcast next Sunday. I mean, okay, yeah, I mean, these are all picked out early in the season based on what teams were projected. Deontay Johnson has 52 receptions with no touchdowns. First down, they're going to pitch and go out wide with Najee, and they're going to cut off the edge really quick. So it looks to me like the Colts outside defenders are ready to rock. Heard weird noise. No, I don't want to go that high. Snowman is in the house. What is up, my brother? Nice stream today. I did enjoy being in there with you guys. Interesting conversation. I love your all setup. All right, it's going to be second down and 10. Pickett's in the gun. Back to throw, looks down the field, and he's going to hit Deontay Johnson again, who's going to get out of bounds after the first down. Pickett looking sharp to start the game. Yo, I'll take a deviled egg any day. Deontay Johnson, just a quick curl. Looks like they're going to try to pick on these corners. Pickett got a nice throw off there. No, I definitely, when I get time, I'm always at work during that time, but I will definitely stop in and participate because I love different opinions, man. It's a lot of fun. And hearing what different people want to talk about. 45-yard line. Pittsburgh is driving the ball. Let's see if they can get a stop here. And Najee's going to try to get off the edge. He's going to cut, break a tackle. He's going to get 6 yards on first down and then knocked out of bounds. Might have got a 7th. And I know, right? Oh, I hear him coming. That means she's about done. So that's the awesome part of it. All right, they got a short 2nd and 3. Indy looks a little out of sorts right now. Oh, snap. How many do I get?
However many you want.
Sweet.
You don't get the whole plate.
Oh, smack. Take 2 for now. Thank you.
Anybody else wants a deviled egg, they can come over.
Pickett's back to throw. He hits Najee on the outside. Looks like he's going to get the first down. Pittsburgh's rolling.
Yep, I just made these. Tell me how you feel about them.
How I feel.
I'm not used to making such a small amount.
Fine by me.
I mean, me too. I'm used to making like 30, but I only made 6 eggs this time. Shelby, don't eat them.
This is only temporary, puppet, but give me a second. All right, Pickett's under center, 1st and 10. Hands off to – that's not Najee. That's somebody else. I think you're going to get a hold in the backfield there. Let's see. She probably won't like it. It'll probably not be like the way she does it, but she'll fix it. All right, it's going to be 1st and 20 now. They backed him up. They're going to go play action. Pickett's back to throw. He scrambles. He rolls. He gets up inside and gets a running lane. He's going to get out past the 40 down to the 37. Kenny Pickett had nowhere to go, and he made a good decision. Decides to run the ball. Have a nice gainer there on first down. He gets a gain of 8. Deviled eggs are awesome, just saying. Pickett looks like he wants that ball going down the field. Didn't get it to him. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 from the 37. Pickett's back to throw. He looks, has time, throws over the middle, complete. That better be Freiermuth. Yeah, Pickett does pretty good, man. He gets that ball out quick. On time, hit him in stride. Freiermuth makes the catch. No touchdowns, field goals. It's 3rd down and 2. Big 3rd down for the Colts. Can get off the field here. Here comes the rush. Gets it out high and long and incomplete. What a nice hit by number 23, Moore, the second. Knocks him out of bounds so he can't come down inbounds. Uses the sideline to his advantage. And Pittsburgh is going to have to kick a field goal. Oh, that's a catch. No, he caught the ball. I'm watching his feet. I didn't even see the ball. Man, I got to watch myself. Yeah, Alex, really good. For sure. All right, here comes the field goal attempt. Looks like it's going to be a 45-yarder. Kicks it straight, pure, and good. Pittsburgh on the board early. Yeah, I didn't see it. All I was watching was his feet, Crafty. I was like, man, it looked like he got down. All right, Pittsburgh strikes first. And let's see. Hang on a second, folks. Kitty's over there destroying something. Yeah, I never liked the Colts uniforms. Never really liked Pittsburgh's uniforms. Yeah, Freiermuth needs a tutty today. I'll take a touchdown. He can have one. But just him. Yeah, I think they need to come up with something. They need to come up with something a little bit better. So far, it looks like I might be able to make it. I will be in Indiana Friday for sure. So, if so, I'll throw you a text probably Friday early to tell you what time I'm going to be able to be over that way, and then you just tell me if it fits, and I will definitely stop by and say hi. If you get there early, grab a bite or a cup of coffee, whatever you'd like to do. I just love to hang out for a minute. Yeah, I've been looking at all the helmets across the NFL this year, and the Colts helmets just look like they're stuck in 1993. I mean, if they were like, say, okay, here you got to upgrade to this style of helmet, they chose the most inexpensive design as humanly possible just to do the bare minimum of what the NFL allows. But I feel the same way about the Steelers stuff. All right, we're going to get the kickoff. We'll see how Matty Ryan does in his first series today. Kickoff is short, fielded at the 1. He's out to the 20, 25, 30, and tackled at about the 34-yard line. Pretty nice return. We should see a heavy dose of Jonathan Taylor today. I think that's the key if the Colts want to win football games. Sweet. You're staying pretty busy, aren't you, brother? Man, the high school games, that would be fun as well. All right, Ryan's going to come out in the gun. 2 wides left, 1 to the right. And it's going to go play action. Across the middle, and that ball is almost picked off. Oh, they say it hit the ground. Got tipped a couple times there. He threw that ball into tight coverage. That's not a good way to start the game. Looking for Pierce. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, nearly picked for sure. All right, 2nd down and 10. They've almost all but taken their run option out of here for now. No, they're going to throw. Ryan's back to pass, looks down the field. He's going to avoid the sack. He throws it, and it is picked this time. Throws it into a bad coverage situation, and Pittsburgh's going right back out on the field. Colts fans are in dismay. Here we go, watching Shane lose his money tonight. And that is a clean pick. Very nice job there. Probably not at all, I don't think. I think they're going to roll with the punches. Oh, nice tackle. Does the somersault for a gain of about 2.5. Really nice play on that ball, though. What a nice interception. Here we go. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Going to hand it off to Najee. He's going to push through. He's going to get about 3. Najee gets about 3 yards on 2nd down. I know, right? Why even put him in the quarterback room? If they went straight to Ellinger, what's all that all about? I'm going to go with Russell on that, though, Crafty. I think Russell's the most washed up this year. I got a couple opinions on that. Pickett's back to throw. Here comes the rush. Looking to get outside the pocket. He's going to take off. He's going to run for the 1st down. He's going to dive all the way down to the 22. Risked a big hit there, but it paid off. Got about 4 more yards on the dive. I love Pickett's becoming very aware of the field. He had nothing going on, so he takes off. Now all he's got to do is hit Freiermuth for a touchdown and make my day. Come on, everybody cheer for Freiermuth here. Freiermuth needs a tutty. He's looking at him. Oh, he's going to get sacked this time. Nowhere to go. Pocket collapses, and there was no lanes opened up for him to run, so he goes down. Cannon, I need 11 points, just under 11 points for Freiermuth today. That's why I need at least a touchdown and some yardage. And he's going to hand off to Najee, who's got a lane, but a very nice tackle by number 5, sneaking up into that lane. Keeps him from a big gain there. It's going to be 3rd down here. Najee not too happy about being tackled there. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 12. Colts fans, I see a lot of terrible towels there in Indy. Back to throw. He looks down the field, and he's going to get sacked, and it's going to take him out of field goal range. Indy's defense holds up. Yannick Ngakoue finally looks like he knows how to play football. And the Colts have forced them into a punt. Pass rush. Oh, there was somebody had to miss an assignment there. No, he came unabated. Nobody got there. Scariest team in the NFC right now, Snowman, for sure. Talk about hitting your stride at the right time. Tries to save it from going in the end zone on the punt, but just can't quite get it done. Matt Ryan gets a second chance off after that interception. Let's see if he can make do with it. I think they got what they need. I know a lot of people don't think so, but I really do. That loss to the Chiefs was a wake-up call. They're the only team that I feel right now that can win with less than a top-tier quarterback. He looked good after the game. I saw the interview, Alex. Right now I still feel the Niners are probably the scariest team in the NFC to say. Yeah, I think that game showed them that they just couldn't kind of coast and be competitive. They have to go out and put that effort out every week. But they got all the right players. The coaching staff knows how to get it done. And they've come up just short a couple times. I mean, Shanahan, or not Shanahan. I can't even get the names out right now. But they've played competitive, solid football every single year. And usually around that NFC championship, they're going to be standing there. You know, going into Green Bay last year, that win there was impressive. They changed up the roster. Christian McCaffrey is an X factor for that team. Who is the backup for Garoppolo? Is it like Nick Mullins? No, I just think there's enough talent there. Brock Purdy. I love that name. He sure is Purdy. Ben Kirk to the Niners. All right, Maddie's in the gun coming out. You better hand the ball off to your all-pro running back and let him get some work in. They're going to hand it off. It's going to bust to the outside. It's going to push forward, and it's going to get you about 6 yards on first down. Colts starting quarterbacks since Luck retired. Brissett, Hoyer, Rivers, Wentz, Ryan, and Ellinger. Phillip Rivers is exactly where that team was supposed to be when cancer showed up. And he's going to get about a yard on second down. It's going to be third and a very manageable 3 yards. Alex, you got about 12 minutes or so, and I have to roll. Oh, I say that, and she's rolling in. Matty Ice has got 3rd and 3 here. He's looking in the gun. There's a snap. Looks downfield. He's going to roll. He's going to get sacked. Matty Ice's the pocket collapsed, and he just went down. Colts are going to have to punt. I believe that they should have convinced Rivers to stay another year for sure.
What up?
Yeah, no doubt. Matty Ice just froze. Where the heck did that nickname come from anyway?
I have no idea, dude. Is my mic working okay?
You sound good.
All right.
I agree, Sam. Rivers had way too many kids to retire. You'd
Yeah,
think he was
seriously, where's he getting that kind of money to be able to stay home?
He must have bankrolled his millions of
I got
dollars.
2 dogs and a cat, and I can't afford to stay home. He's got like 15 kids. All right, we're getting this. Turn the brightness up a little bit. What's up, everybody? Thank you for taking over for me.
No, get your dinner in you.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for a nap now. We had Thanksgiving today, and Shelby cooked her first bird.
How was it?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I think the key to eating that bird is not letting it sit around after you get it out of the oven. Just eat it.
Oh yeah. Well, we had a little bit of struggle with it, but it turned out pretty good. We learned a lot for next time.
That's how you do it. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
My
And
God,
I made some
6 in a
deviled
row.
eggs. How were they?
What's that?
I said, how were the deviled eggs?
Dude, it was really good. See, you're a little heavier on the mustard, which I respect.
Well, see, I started off too heavy with the mayonnaise, and I prefer the mustard over the mayonnaise. And so I added a little bit more right there at the end that gave it that tangier taste that the mustard provides. But I feel like more people like it more mayonnaise tasting, and I'm like, I don't know.
I got that jalapeno mustard in there, and it's really good in deviled eggs. I did it once.
Thanksgiving at your house next year. Hopefully, that's the game plan. We're going to have a big Thanksgiving next year.
We had a couple big ones in there. The dining room's huge, so
A dining room's plenty of room for at least 20 people probably to have over at once.
all right, you ready to roll? I'm going to go over and finish my other stuff. I can come back and help later if you need it.
I think I'm good. But I do appreciate it. So I have, just so you know, for future reference, if I ask you to take over for me again, if you go to the banners, I have it's in the blood one that I use just for games with the
Oh, I didn't know.
scoreboard pre-set up. And so the score's 3-0, right?
Yep.
So yeah, if you can check it out before you, because I checked to see if it was on your computer too, but there it is right there. I preset it
cool.
earlier today just in case I wasn't able to make it home.
I didn't see it. I just went down and made one.
That's all right. I was just letting you know.
Yeah, when you get talking, if you get us talking about food and how we like to cook, because I love to cook, I can definitely get into some of that conversation as well.
Listen, food is our specialty conversation on primetime football.
Yeah, get in touch with your sister. Before I leave, I'm going to make some nachos for y'all.
I'm down for that too. All right, but thanks for stepping in for me. I needed that food today. We got the Steelers taking over 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off to Najee. He's going to run it up the middle for about 2 yards. There's only 3 minutes left in the first. But absolutely, mustard is the key to the better of deviled eggs. If it's too mayonnaisey, I feel like it's almost like eating like eggs with cream cheese on it or something. Like it's just a weird consistency. Which obviously the mayonnaise is necessary, but if you make it that little bit more mustardy taste, it's just perfect. But yes, Tim, as well. I do enjoy the paprika on top, but I forgot to get some. 2nd down and 7. Pickett's looking. He's going to throw, and it looks like that's to Pickens. He's going to get the 1st down. But yeah, everybody, puppet, there is room for a puppet to come to Thanksgiving. Also, Snowman, if you're in here, thanks for being in here. I know you said you had to go. Once we get over there, like, which we did cook over there at the new house today, but once we get everything set up, people friendly, we'll have lots of dinners. I'm not a huge mayonnaise person. First and 10 from the almost at the 50. Pickett fakes the handoff. He's going to load up down the right side. He's just going to overthrow Deontay Johnson. There's room for a snowman and his wife next year. Yeah, for sure, because you're actually pretty close, and I'm sure Dad as well would be more than happy because me and him are almost neighbors. So you and your wife are more than welcome to come and join us for dinner. I forgot. Sorry. There may enough room, but enough food is the question. Seriously, I overcook for any occasion, so there'll be plenty of food. Second down and 10. That's what happened. He's going to hand it off to Najee. He's going to break free for a big hole and a first down. I left our refrigerator wide open. Just a small mayonnaise person. Yeah, pretty much. Just a small, like a little bit, just enough for the food. Chris said, I heard y'all talking about food. That is our specialty, man. You know that. We love food here. Good night, Snowman. Have a good one. And hope tomorrow's a good one for you as well. The Colts have 0 total yards in this game. I don't know what happened. I was watching it, but it looks like nothing happened for them so far. First and 10, they're going to hand it off to Harris. He's not going to get anywhere this time. Colts do suck, MH. You're right. I've been saying that all year. Everyone was like, Colts are winning the AFC South, and I was like, no. Let me see where I had them for the season. I had them finishing 12th in the AFC at 7-10. I don't think they're even going to get there either. I eat enough for a Mexican-sized family. Me too, man. Let's be real. I feel like I'm constantly eating. Well, if I had the opportunity, I would never stop eating. Second down and 10. Pickett's going to throw, hit Najee, and that play's going to get blown up immediately for a loss of a yard or two. Everybody's welcome for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is about family, and you guys all count towards being family. They nearly beat Philly. I feel like that was a trap game still. I really do. And I think Philly is still – they have an identity. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, by the way. After that last play, the clock ran to the – clock hit zeros, I should say. Steelers lead 3-0. I don't know. Technically, you should be fat, but I'm just goated. I feel like you're a very active person, though. So, that's fair. Finally fired Frank. I think they should have done that a long time ago. When they started off, like, 0-2 this year, he should have been right on that doorstep, man. They beat the Chiefs, and I think that's the only reason that saved his job. Food is just the reward. Okay. Yeah, next year we'll have Sam come over, and he can help us cook so we can cook enough to feed 52 families, and we can all just hang out at our house and eat food all day. Because I know Sam likes to cook as well. Only one goat here, that's me. Absolutely. I feel like he changed this color to blue because he really wanted the Steelers to win. So I'm going to change it to... the Colts don't deserve to win with those awful helmets that they're wearing today. We're going to go pink because both these teams are wusses. Except for TJ Watt, he's not a wuss. He's a bad man. He's a bad man that I would never 1v1 with. I do like to cook, and I only know how to cook for 15 people. I feel like every time you make some kind of post, it's always like, I don't know how to cook for 2 people, and you always have so much extra food. So I feel like you and Shelby and me all cooking together would make enough food to feed half of the town. Seriously. There's only one goat I recognize. He doesn't even eat meat. Brady can't be the GOAT because he doesn't even eat meat. That's weird. And I'm not disrespecting vegetarians or vegans, but I feel like meat's important. There's still Crimbus coming up. Merry Christmas. That needs to lay off the Botox. They're down in 12. Pickett's looking. He's got a lot of time now. He's going to check it down to Najee Harris. He's going to try to stiff arm out of the tackle. He misses one guy, and he's only able to get a couple yards before he steps out of bounds. Use Shelby, Sam, Cook, and I don't have to. Exactly. Don't hate on his diet. I am hating on his diet. It's making him look like sickly almost. Like, his diet was fine when he was 30, but now that he's like 45 or 44 or however old he is, he looks sickly. Like, that boy needs some meat on his bones. All right, so it's going to be a 52-yard field goal attempt on 4th and 9 for the Steelers. I don't know how far the first one was. A Colts player straight up jumped the line, but he was not lined up to try to get the block, and it's going to be good. Steelers are going to lead 6-0. Dude, he straight just hopped to that line. I don't know if he touched anybody. He's 45. Yeah, something like that. He looks sickly, though. Like, I'm not even saying that as a disrespect to him. Like, he actually, for the first time out of the 23 or 4 years he's been playing football, he looks like, I don't know, just bad, in my opinion. Like, I feel like it's fine for the majority of his life. But, now that he's getting older, still trying to play a sport at this high level, I think he needs to switch up his diet a little bit to continue to play. I feel like his bones are about to get, like, really fragile or something. He needs some milk. I'm a carnivore. I eat vegans for snack. You bought anything Black Friday or Cyber Monday? I haven't bought anything for me, sadly, because I enjoy buying things with good deals, but I have gotten a lot of Christmas shopping done, so I'm not mad about it. You just reminded me that I have a couple more things that I need to buy. But you get anything good, Pookie? Or anybody else for that matter? Did they officially put him on the IR? I know they said that he was going to miss like a good number of weeks. All right, kickoff's up. He's going to take it out of the end zone. He crosses the 25, and he's going to get brought down right past the 30. And that's where the Colts will start their next drive. You got an Xbox S? Heck yeah. I was at Walmart today, and I looked. They had a bunch of Xboxes there, and I was like, I need to buy one. But I didn't do it. I don't know why they traded away Jeff Wilson. I feel like that was really dumb because he was playing well for them. I know they got McCaffrey, and I know that McCaffrey's been healthy and Debo's been dealing with injuries, but at the same time, like, that team can never have enough running backs. Nah, I'm not gonna watch that retirement speech. I have no interest. I haven't watched any of the guys that I love other than maybe Peyton's retirement speech. First down and 10. Matt Ryan throws it over the middle. I think he was trying to get a screen to Taylor, but nothing worked out right that. A-Rob is out. Did they officially rule him out? Because they play the Bears next week, so I don't know. Or do you mean A-Rod or Allen Robinson? Wait, which one? Yeah, I don't know what that was, Crafty. I mean, all I could say is something went wrong. Yeah, I want an Xbox just for a couple games. Second down and 10, they're going to hand it off to Taylor. He'll get about 5.5 yards on the carry. It's going to be third down. I mean, you can post it in the Discord, and I'm sure someone will. Allen Robinson. I know that the Bears play the Packers next week, so I thought you were meaning A-Rod with his injury, but I apologize. Allen Robinson. I mean, they might as well just sit all their starters on that team for the rest of the season. Wasn't it his foot or something? Yeah, no one's gonna notice he's gone because no one wants to throw it to him anyway. All right, it's gonna be 3rd and 4, and they're gonna go to commercial break. Matt Ryan panics when he's in the pocket. I feel like it's because he's so used to just getting like hit on every play. Wilson would have soured the room if he was stuck in backup. Is the Colts center hurt? Because it looked like Matt Ryan was taking practice snaps with somebody. What's up, Morgan? Nice to see you. I'm assuming that's what happened. I was sitting here reading your guys' comments and just talking. So I looked up and I saw Matt Ryan taking practice snaps. That's what it seems like anyway. I remember playing like the first Gears of War that came out, and it was awesome. When did Ryan join the Colts? In the off season this year. Where do you see Judge going? I have no idea, man. No. Probably some big market team that's gonna give him way too much money and for way too long. He's gonna get a longer deal contract and he's gonna take someone's money. Yeah, it was probably in like June, if I had to guess, like around the June area. Judge to the Dodgers, like that's what I'm saying. Dodgers or I still think there's a slight chance that he'll stay with the Yankees. I don't think so, but he might. You never know. Bro, I thought he was still on the Falcons. Yeah, they've got Marcus Mariota and they drafted the Cincinnati boy, what's his name? The backup for Atlanta. The UC kid. I can't remember his name right now. I can't wait to see him play. I just, for whatever reason, cannot remember his name. Yeah, they got Mariota from the Raiders, and Matt Ryan went to the Colts for like a 3rd round pick or something. Desmond Ritter, that's his name. I can't wait to see him play. I watched Atlanta's preseason games. If he can get up to speed with the game, he's going to do really well in the league, I think. And I'm glad they're making him sit and wait and kind of just take it all in. All right, so it's 3rd down and 4. I think they did switch centers. Ryan's alone in the backfield. 13:30 left in the first half. Pressure's coming. He steps up. He avoids the pressure. He's rolling right. Looks like he's going to keep. No, and he lets go of it. And he is going to hit Michael Pittman. There is a flag on the play. The Giants. That's the team I was trying to think of. I feel like that's where he's going to be. Yeah, Watson has officially been activated, and the Texans are probably going to win that game. Also, I've come to really admire Jacoby Brissett as a Cleveland Brown. And like watching his post game after they beat Tampa, and he was just like, no offense, but that's effing awesome. And I was like, dude, this guy's so happy, and he's about to get kicked to the curb. And like, I feel so bad for him. Word on the street is Judge doesn't like living in New York. I mean, that's fair. All right, so it's going to be 4th down and 4. It is incomplete. And the Colts are going to punt here. It's crazy what money can do. Yeah, you're right. They say money changes people, and some people don't believe that, but it's true. All right, 4th and 4. Colts lining up to punt. The kick is up. And he's going to return it from about the 23. He's moving backwards, and he'll go down at the 20. He'll go to the Texans. Wait, who? Who will go to the Texans? Both Giants and New York are ready to back up the Brinks truck to get him, so this might be a really expensive signing. I know he's going to get way too much money either way. Ryan's performance tonight is pure sorrow. Yeah, he's like 0 for 4, I think. Rough outing. Oh, Jacoby. That's interesting. I know that Davis Mills was supposed to be a project. He was never supposed to be the starter last year or this year, but Tyrod Taylor got hurt. He could be in Carolina, Brissett. I feel like his play style would be good in Carolina. It depends on if they decide to keep Geno Smith in Seattle or if they try to draft or get a new guy. There's a couple options, but I hope he gets a shot at a starting job. That pass to the ground was pretty. I don't know what happened there, man. Like, obviously he was trying to throw a screen, but he couldn't see that nobody was ready for that screen. I mean, Denver probably is looking for a inexpensive QB for the future, because they can't afford a top-notch guy, so they might try to get Jacoby too and just bench Russ and eat the fact that they're gonna have to pay him a butt ton of money. We'll adopt an anyone but Baker approach to finding its next QB. I think everybody should have that anyone but Baker approach. He was like so fired up when he got traded to Carolina, and I was like, even if Carolina was a good football team, no. If Baker could, for whatever reason, clear his mental, he probably could be a good QB. But I just don't see that ever happening. He's like headbutting people with helmets on. Like, he's obviously not right up in the head, but I meant like keep his emotions in check and stuff. I don't think he can do that. Colts are still in the hunt somehow. But I think if they lose this game, it could be the season for them. 30 years old before he makes it. If it's a 7-year deal, he could regress. And see, I think that's what he's going to do. I think he's going to get a huge long-term deal and only have about another 1 or 2 years before he just is like, whatever, I'm done, I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like. 1st and 10 from the 21. They're going to fake the handoff to Najee. He's going to load up deep down the right side, get it to George Pickens, and it is a catch. What a nice catch, man. Him being able to hold on to that football on tight coverage right there. And he got both feet in bounds. He's held control the whole time. What a catch. He's had a great rookie campaign, honestly. He'd be headbutting people without a helmet. He ain't right. No, seriously. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Harris. He's going to get about 5 or 6 yards on the carry up the middle. Before the game yesterday, since he dropped an F-bomb. What's up, Lindsay? I just think Baker, he came into the league with too much ego. Like, that was his whole problem. I just remember the exact moment I decided I didn't like him was when he was standing on the podium for the first time as a Cleveland Brown. He was like, yeah, they need me to turn this organization around. And I was like, as soon as he said that, I was like, I can't stand him. And it's only panned out to just be more and more that. What's up, Shy? Handoff up the middle again. He's going to get a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Yeah, Baker, he's all ego. And if anything goes the other way, goes south for him for even a split second, he loses his cool. And he doesn't know how to come back to that. He lets that affect his football play. And then he played injured all of those games. 3rd down and 2, they're going to hand it off again. Harris is going to bust forward. It's going to be close to the 1st down mark. Let's see where they signal him. I think his initial was crossed over. He did get thrown back, though. Who they beat the Chiefs? Yeah, no freaking way. Listen, Patrick Mahomes is 26-0 in the months of November and December. The Bengals aren't going to change that record. We're going to be 27-0 next weekend. I'm sorry, Lindsay, but if this game was in January or if this game was in October, I would accept an L even though I don't want to, but this time I cannot. I cannot do it. And my mental health is cannot handle it. Not 3 games in a row. Look, you got the first 2. You got to go to the Super Bowl. I got over it. Listen, I'm happy for the Bengals. I really am. I would rather the Bengals be in the Super Bowl than the Bills over the Chiefs. So, it is our turn now. But with that being said, I hope it's the game of the year. No matter who wins, I hope it is the game of the year. 2nd down and 5. Pickett's looking. He's going to throw. He's got a guy. It looks like Pat Freiermuth for a first down. I actually think the Bengals going to beat the Chiefs. Well, they did it twice last year, and it didn't make sense either time because the Chiefs stopped playing football in the second half. The score is 6-0. Pittsburgh has gotten 2 field goals so far. They are driving in Colts territory right now, but what's up mostly? Bengals better than the Pats? I don't know, man. The Bengals, like, every now and then, their offense just doesn't make sense. But they are looking a lot better than when they played Cleveland. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Harris. He's going to get stuffed right before he gets back to the line. I think you should put your faith in Samaje P. Ryan. I've been screaming that all season. Let Mixon get healthy, man. This past year was most definitely. I mean, he did some crazy things this year. All right, so it will go down as a loss of 1. So it'll be 2nd down and 11. They're in field goal range. They're inside the 20. 2nd and 11. Pickett's going to keep. He's going to dive up through the middle, and he's going to get about 10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down and really short. I'm working and watching. Well, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello and hanging out for a few. So it's going to be 3rd down and short. I think he dove a little early, but he didn't want to take a hit. I don't blame him. And they're going to hand it off to Harris. He's going to plow forward for a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Steelers from about the 6-yard line. Yeah, I don't follow baseball all too much, but, the whole world was watching when Aaron Judge was getting close. Did I just see Hayward on offense? You could have, man. Nothing surprised me. They might actually have a Hayward on offense, but I'll keep my eye out for that. Do they have an offensive lineman named Hayward? The Pats' defense is very good. All right, 1st and goal. They're going to hand it off to Harris, and he's going to keep moving, and he'll extend his arms into the end zone for a touchdown. Pittsburgh extends their lead. It's going to be 12-0, waiting on the extra point from Matthew Wright. I need about 3 more of those touchdowns from Najee Harris. I wonder if they'll try to go for 2 here to make it 14, or they'll settle for 1. God, those Colts helmets are literally the most atrocious things I've ever seen. It's like they got like a model one, a blank slate one to try to test out new things, and then they forgot to put anything on it, and they're like, that'll do. All right, so they are going to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead with 7:46 left in the first. I have faith, Lindsay. I know you were too. I know. But I'm actually a little nervous about this game, and excited. It's a good thing. But I think either team can win this game because the Bengals are finally hitting a good stride. And the Chiefs are just experimenting with different pieces with a couple guys out on injury. So I think this is going to be a very good matchup. It's going to be very crazy in Cincinnati on that game. But, I love the excitement and anticipation going into this game. And, I mean, definitely, if the Bengals win this game, I'll be salty for about 10 minutes, but I'll get over it and give respect where it is due. Who's got the best NFL uniforms? No, I don't love the Commanders. I would say I really like the Bengals new jerseys, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, not the white helmet, and that's not what I'm talking about, but the new ones that they got that has the name stitched into the collar of it, and the whole new updated one they did. I love those. I like the Bills and Patriots, the red jerseys. Those are up there for me. I like a lot of the orange. The Bucks uniforms, I love the gray, the pewter, whatever pants, like the red and gray. I feel like that looks so clean. There's a lot of good uniforms. I feel like it's easier to pick the ones that I don't like. And right now, whatever the Colts were, well, that it's the helmet. I can't get past the helmet, but they're right now number one for me. Settle for one. The Colts aren't testing you well right now. Bro, those red jerseys are elite. With the throwback helmets, yeah, I've always loved those. Like when Bailey Zappi played that game, I think it was Bailey Zappi who QB'd, and yeah, it was against the Lions. I was like, no way they'll lose that game because they're wearing those jerseys. I do really like the Ravens, the black and the purple. Like the all purple and then the black ones as well that I really like. I think it has a gold on it. All right, kickoff is up. It's going to be in the end zone. He's going to let it bounce for a touchback. The Commanders all black is definitely their best ones. I just feel like the Commanders jerseys, the reason I have let me fix this camera. The reason I have a problem with the Commanders is because they look like XFL jerseys. They don't really strike me as NFL jerseys, but they're not bad. The all black is definitely the best. I really like Saints jerseys, like the black Saints jerseys, I think are super clean. I like the Raiders like white on white with the silver or whatever. First down and 10 from the 25. Let's see if the Colts can get anything going here. They're going to put it on the ground to Jonathan Taylor. He's going to make a cut, and he's got a lane to run, and he'll get 10 yards on the carry and a first down. Yeah, there's a lot of good uniforms. I can't even lie. I like the throwback Tampa Bay uniforms, the orange. Those are some of my all-time favorites as well. They do have an XFL team name. You're right. All right, it's first and 10. He's going to try to get it to Michael Pittman. It's going to be incomplete. Matt Ryan cannot throw this football today. You mean the real Tampa Bay uniform? That's what I'm saying, man. I agree. But I do like the red with the gray pants. Like, if they're not going to wear the creamsicle colored ones, the red with the gray pants is clean. Dude, I love it. Miami has an orange one like that as well, and I love it. Second down and 10. He's going to throw a screen up for Taylor. TJ Watt misses the tackle. You don't hear that very often. And Taylor's able to get 9 yards on the screen. Their old unis are like, I have some old football cards that have players wearing those uniforms. I'm saving them for a buddy, Rob. He comes into the channel a lot. 3rd and 1, they're gonna run it up the middle and get a big first down. This is what the Colts need right now, a run game. Oh yeah, by far the worst throwback is the Bumblebee ones. Those are atrocious. The ones they wore against Cincinnati, I wasn't a big fan of either. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, Tim. The Saints black on black. I love it. I own one Saints jersey, and it's one of my favorites that I own because it's so clean. From the 50-yard line, first down and 10, they still have Taylor in the backfield. And they're going to fake the handoff to him. He's under pressure. Ryan's flush left. TJ Watt is on his tail, and he throws it away. around looking like an orange and vanilla swirl. Hey, that's fine. I love it. If I could have one, I would. I like their throwback logo too. I got to go see the Philly Eagles Stadium because I was in Philly. That's pretty sweet. Was it nice? I've only been to 3 football stadiums in my life, but one day I will check them all out, even if it's not seeing a game. All right, 5:58 left in the half, second down and 10. Not someone you want chasing you, no. And you're going to throw. He's going to hit Michael Pittman, and he's going to fight forward for some yards. It was, but I didn't have the money to go actually see the game. I just got to see it from the far distance. That's fair. One throwback jersey you'll never see is Washington. Yikes. Well, their team is only half a season old, so they don't have anything throwback. Just what they wore last week. Speaking of Washington, their Sean Taylor memorial thing was absolutely horrible. They should be fined for how horrible that was.
Excuse the soccer cleats because he wore them.
1st and 10 from the Steelers 40. They're finally in Steelers territory. They're going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor, and he'll get about 4 yards. But, they could have at least done a statue. They didn't even do a full mannequin. They just put, pieces of a... I know what you meant. I was just playing. But it was so bad. They could have at least honored the man somehow better. I can see it. The jersey is in closet. It was just bad. They should be fined for that. 2nd down and 6 for the Colts. They're gonna hand the ball off, and he's gonna get about 4 yards, 3 yards on the ground. 3rd down is short coming up. Greatest NFL rivalry. I'm trying to get discussions going. Peyton and Brady. But Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I'm saying names and not teams because I get that the rivalry thing, whatever. It's hard for me to see that as a rivalry because I've just watched Aaron Rodgers own the Bears for most of my life. But Bengals and Steelers is a good one. Even Bengals and Browns, really. 3rd down and 4. Pressure's coming. Ryan's going to flush right. He's going to load up, and it's going to be incomplete, targeting Mo Alley Cox. Man, it's not even it's not even funny. When this dude is under pressure, his brain just shuts off. This wasn't even bad pressure. Now, Peyton and Brady was the rivalry that shaped everything. Yeah, yes, technically you're correct. I've never really witnessed it. That's why they say the Raiders and Chiefs, but a lot of memories I have, the Raiders and Chiefs haven't really been a rivalry anymore. Bears about to win this game though. I don't know, man. 51-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it will be good. The Colts get on the board, 13-3. It's back to a 2-score game. Technically it was already a 2-score game, but if the Colts can only score field goals, then I don't know. Yeah, back in the day, Redskins and Cowboys, Patriots versus Eagles, I do not. But when I think of Patriots and rivalry, it's got to be the Colts with Manning. But now the most active one has got to be Mahomes and Allen. Oh man, Lindsay, I'm really excited about that game. That's one game you're going to see me being a diehard Bengals fan. I thought about going to that game just to be there if the Bengals get the dub. And I can yell at Bills Mafia. Oh yeah, Nick Foles, goated. But yeah, Lindsay, I'm really, really excited about that matchup. That game falls on Dad's birthday. Last year was the Chiefs and Bengals. This year it's the Bills and Bengals. And I'm super, super excited. I was going to get him tickets for that on his birthday. instead, but that since the Chiefs were coming to town and this one was in December, I was like, the weather's probably going to be better either way. And so I'm going to this one. Best rivalry, Cowboys versus playoff wins. Bro, the Cowboys versus the Niners last year was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I watched that on Nickelodeon. I mean, you could say you could say the Packers versus whoever they play in the NFC Championship too, though. If we're gonna throw some shade.
I said it.
No, she said versus the playoffs. Last year, the playoffs. Any year before that, the NFC Championship. No, but really. Yep, versus the NFC Championship right there. Nah, I still until Mahomes and Bills or Chiefs and Bills, Mahomes and Allen came about, it had to be hands down for me anyway. Peyton versus Brady. All right, kickoff is up, and it will be a touchback. She said, "Shush." All right, Kenny Girl Hands, wearing the white gloves today, is about to take the field at the 25. Dude, I absolutely love snow games. Like, I understand why Bill's Mafia goes crazy for snow games because, like, if I could go to every Chiefs snow game, I would. I don't want to go to a rain game. I don't want to go to a cold game, but if it's snowing, that is different. All right, first down and 10 from the 25. He's going to fake the handoff to Najee. He's going to throw the screen to Najee. He's going to make a cut. He's got a first down and about 3 extra yards. I think all, like, heavy competition games in the snow get better. I want to say rivalries, but the last good game I saw, like, with the Chiefs at least, was against the Broncos, and I can't even consider that a rivalry anymore because the Broncos haven't beat the Chiefs since Peyton Manning was there in 2015, so the Broncos just suck. But a few years ago, they played against them in the snow, and I've never seen some guys have more fun than they did that day. First and 10, he's going to throw a laser to Deontay Johnson, and it is going to be a 9-yard catch, second down and short coming up. Okay, I got a question for you guys. And obviously, we don't know who's going to get drafted where next year, but out of all the QBs that could get drafted, and I'm not asking for names, I'm just asking for a number. How many of them do you think will start next season, like week 1? Second down and 1, handoff to Najee Harris. He's going to get a hole and get 4 yards. 1. I feel like that's the best answer. Broncos have every weapon they need to win, and Russ keeps shit in the bed, dude. And they're, like, his contract is going to be hurting them at least until 2026. They're stuck with him unless he retires. 1, 3, and 4. I think in my head, out of all the teams that are right now, it's officially the 2-minute warning that might draft a QB. I can only see, like, one of them being a starter, like, in week 1. But my answer, I'm going to agree with Tim. I think 0 QBs, rookie QBs, will start in week 1 next year. I know it's way too early to speculate, but Chris is out here asking some questions to get everybody talking, and for whatever reason, just looking up and seeing Kenny Pickett just made me think. Young, Hooker, and Stroud will get drafted in a spot. Is Hooker is he the Tennessee QB? Isn't he didn't one of a Tennessee player tear his ACL this week, though? Was that him? Or last week, maybe? I don't think any first-round QBs will pan out. They're from stacked teams. I'm not saying I think they'll pan out, but, like, we've seen a lot of first-round QBs start day 1 and not pan out. I'm just saying, like, how many do you think will? I'm back. Was getting attacked by my dog. Your dog weighs like 3 pounds. Oh, they'll definitely get all the snaps in preseason. But didn't a big so I don't follow, but wasn't there a huge like college football guy from Tennessee that just like tore his ACL or something because it was like all over everywhere? Maybe one starter week 1. Well, if the Texans draft a QB and not go out and get a guy like Brissett, I think they might have the possibility to start in week 1. If Seattle is one of them, maybe. The Panthers, maybe. At this point, we don't know about Trey Lance. The Niners could draft a QB for all we know. Hooker did? Okay, so I see. I thought so. So I don't think he will be a starter in week 1 if he goes in the first round next year. I don't even know if he'll go in the first round because of the injury. I'm in a car with both hands. Well, okay, that's I excused it then. Hey, what's up, Mickey? Nice to see you tonight. So I feel like Stroud honestly might be the first QB to go, despite who wins the championship. All right, so the Colts are going to be the ones to receive first in the second half. There's 2 minutes left. The Steelers are 1st and 10, just inside Colts territory. They're going to hand it off to Benny Snell, and he's going to get a big opening and a big first down. Benny Snell? Kentucky boy. I think he might go in the first round. 1st and 10. They're going to throw, let go, hits number 82. I don't know who that is. For a couple yards, it's going to be second down. Gain of 5. Of course, the Steelers are winning. Like I said earlier in the chat before I got in here, Mike Tomlin is 18-3 on Monday Night Football. I don't count the Steelers in very many times, but on Monday Night Football, I usually do. Oh, I didn't realize that the championship games in college started this weekend. Where did the Colts originally play? That's Baltimore, correct? Baltimore Colts. Because when the Colts go to Baltimore, it usually says like. Oh yeah. Baltimore's still a little salty about that one. I need Muth and Pickens to get some points. I need more Najee Harris points. 2nd and 4. Pickett's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to keep, and he's going to get enough yards for a first down and step out of bounds with 1:22. The Steelers still have 2 timeouts. You could have told me that last Wednesday before I picked the Colts win. I came in here Wednesday and told you guys I was taking the Steelers, but everyone took Dad's side when he was like, Colts are going to win. And I was like, Steelers on Monday Night Football. That's the only team I don't trust out of the Steelers. It could be the worst team in the league. But big boys play Saturday. Okay. Where's Cam Newton? At home on his couch, watching football right now, like we are. What's up, Robert? 1st and 10 from the 22. They're going to hand it off up the middle to Najee. He'll get about 2 or 3 yards on the carry. Clock stops. Somebody call the timeout. I told y'all don't trust Alex picks. I mean, you can trust me, you cannot, but I used pure history on this one. Got theirs back when the Browns moved to Baltimore. I did know that the Browns moved to Baltimore, but I didn't know the time frame of all of that. Or yeah, that's right. I knew that there was movement with the Browns at some point. Well, you know what, Mickey? You didn't ask me before the stream. 2nd down and 8. Steelers used their second timeout there. Steelers have 219 total yards. The Colts have 48 in this first half so far. All right, 2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line. Pickett's looking, got time. He's going to throw and get it to Deontay Johnson. He'll get a first down and get out of bounds with minute 13 remaining. Ugly numbers. Ugly numbers to accompany their ugly helmets they're wearing tonight. Moved to Tennessee, became the Titans, and the Texans showed up. Yeah, the Texans and Jags were two of, like, the current Houston Texans, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are the two newest teams. It looks like Najee Harris is going to the locker room, which is not good. All right, 1st and goal for the Steelers. Pickett's going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. He was targeting Pat Freiermuth on the goal line. I'm going through my brother's closet. Turned out he had Madden 06, 08, and 10, so now I have 4 Madden games. That's pretty sweet. I think I have 07. Oh, Carolina was the third one with that. Yeah. 07 and 08. I might have Madden 05 as well. I got a couple of them, of the older ones. 2nd and goal from the 10. A minute 9 remaining. Pickett's going to keep and run up the middle. He's only going to get a couple yards. The clock's going to be stopped. Someone's going to call a timeout here. Move back to Cleveland in 98. Okay. The Colts used their first timeout here. I was a Techno Bowl guy. What's up, Jake? G means games. Definitely didn't just forget to type it. I knew what you meant. A minute 5 remaining. It's going to be a 3rd down and goal from about the 7. NFL blitz? Heck yeah. This is the most yards in the first half of a game for the Steelers all season. They have 232 total yards. All right, 3rd and goal. Pickett's looking. He's got time. Pressure's coming. He lets go of it. In the back of the end zone, he's trying to get it to Pickens, but he just can't haul it in. It's going to be a 4th down and goal. 59 seconds remaining. That was going to be a crazy catch. You just threw it a little too high. NFL Blitz was my first game that I ever learned about cheat codes. I think one of the GTAs maybe might have been the first game I ever used a cheat code in. Either that or The Sims or something. I can't remember one of those 2 games, because I had like where you could get as much money as you wanted, and I was stupid rich. Yeah, that's it. Motherload. It's going to be a 25-yard field goal attempt for the Steelers, and they're going to extend their lead back to 13. Steelers lead 16-3 with 56 seconds remaining. The Colts still have 2 timeouts. They're going to try to move down the field and at least come away with some points before the half. Next Monday Night Football, we got the Saints and the Bucks. Now, I know what you're thinking. Actually, I don't know what you're thinking, but that is going to be a banger. I'm telling you. Even if the score is 3-3, it's going to be outstanding. We are going to see both of these teams get so angry. We might see Mike Evans get in a fight again with Marshawn Lattimore. We don't know, but it's going to be a great game, and I cannot wait. I'll be representing for the Saints in that game. Oh, I can't wait. Dude, I love when those 2 teams play. It is like watching the Bengals and Steelers. You know, it's very chippy game. All right. Steelers line up to kick. The kickoff is up. and he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's going to cut across the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, still on his feet, crossing the 40, and that's where he'll get brought down. Always violent. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad that this one is a primetime game because the first matchup they had this year was not, and it's going to be a fun one. That was a pretty good return. BA. Left, right, select start. Is that what it is? Or no, you're right. It's up, down, left, right, BA, select start. That's what it is. 1st and 10. Ryan's going to throw over the middle to Pittman, and he'll get about 7 yards. They haven't used their timeout yet. It's rolling under 40 seconds. 2nd down and 4 coming up. 2nd and 4. Ryan's looking. He's got time. He's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to keep. He'll get the 1st down, but not much else. He goes down inbounds. The clock will continue to roll, and they're going to use their first timeout at 22 seconds. Eagles versus Bucks cannot be a Super Bowl. They're both in the same conference. I can't speak today, but it could be a championship game. Lattimore just got healthy. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Mike Evans, Marshawn Lattimore. Someone's getting punched. I already know it. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Is that God mode on GTA? Up, down, left, right, BA, select start. Yes. There's a song by a band called Falling in Reverse, and it's called Game Over. And at the end of it, he says that cheat code. 1st and 10, he's going to throw a screen, and he'll only get like 3 yards, but there is a flag on the play. Thanks, Google. And it's going to be an ineligible man downfield. Who blew on the inside of the cartridge to make it work? I mean, we've all been there. Who you calling Google? I need coffee. It's too late in the day for me to start drinking coffee because I have to work in the morning. Dude, I freaking love Ronnie Radke. Actually, you know what? I hate Ronnie Radke, but I respect that man. And I love that band. I actually got to meet him once. He was like 15 feet taller than me. I'll pull up a picture of it in a second. At halftime. 1st and 15. Ryan's going to throw. He's going to hit it. Jonathan Taylor. He'll only get 2 yards. And he will go out of bounds. Stop the clock with 11 seconds. And they have 1 timeout remaining. Let me see if I can find it. I know I got it somewhere. So it's going to be 2nd down and 13. They're trying to get into field goal range to add a couple more. All right, 2nd and 13. Low snap. Ryan's looking. He steps up in the pocket. He's being chased, tackled as he threw it, and the pass is going to be incomplete because his receiver just drops it. Not everybody's 15 feet taller than me. I don't know if you know this, but Ronnie Radke is a very large man. Most people, but not everybody. Who has the touchdown in this one? It was it was Harris, a rushing touchdown up the middle. All right, 3rd and 13. 6 seconds remaining. They still have 1 timeout if they can get one more play. Quick throw. All right. I switched to a hotspot. I don't know who did that. Who's winning? Steelers winning 16-3. The Colts are looking to kick a long field goal, 59-yard field goal attempt to make this a 10-point game. And the Steelers are going to call a timeout here. Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. Yes, that is correct. What's up, Pizzle? All right. So now that I'm looking at this picture, I actually have a picture with someone that is much taller, but the picture that I took with these guys, he was like up really high, taking a camera down, so he doesn't look that much bigger than me. All right, it's going to be a 59-yard field goal attempt after the timeout. He is on his own logo. All right, kickoff is up and it's blocked. So the Colts will go away with no points on the table going into the half. 16-3 is our halftime score. Let's get this halftime look up here. Yeah, someone just got their hand up on that. I bet he would have made it too. Oops. There we go. Nah, just time. Chiefs gonna win the Super Bowl, Survey says. Oh, sorry. That answer's not on the board. Yeah, right. Did that person get blocked for asking who was winning? I don't know. I don't know. I missed it. Anyway, here is that. Whoa, of course this would go blurry as I try to show you something. All right. Here we go. That is tiny. I don't know if I'm going to get it to focus, but that is tiny Alex next to massive Ronnie Radke. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the internet a few minutes ago, but it just shut down. Hey, Shane, we'll see you after halftime then. I don't know who's gonna. I am a little pixely. I don't know what is going on right now, to be honest. No, I have a picture with G-Eazy. Now, that picture makes me look like I'm 5 years old. Because that man is like 7 foot tall. I'm going to see if Dad's internet is back up. So I'm going to switch over real quick. All right, that was a no. It will not connect to Dad's internet now, so it must be down or something. I heard Ronnie tell someone in the crowd that his dad is part of a biker gang and he'll beat you up or something like that. I once flipped Ronnie Radke off while I was crowd surfing, and that was pretty cool. I am back. Yeah, I tried to connect to the internet. I decided just to go back to the hotspot with pixels and all. My specialty. I try my best. Is the audio at least okay? Because if the audio is okay, I can deal with me being a little pixelated. Yeah, Pizzle G-Eazy made me look extremely, extremely small. Oh, Shelby is a couple inches taller than me. Audio's great, perfect. I can deal with that. I am gonna text Dad and let him know that his internet is down. I said, I think your internet died. To NBA players, anyway. I'm pretty sure compared to just about anybody. Alex is the freeze tag champion. Dude, I love freeze tag. Yeah, the little Wi-Fi thing is like trying its best. Bro, they're showing that Josh Jacobs monster 86-yard run for the game winner. That dude was awesome. 1, 2, 3, not it. Oh, let's see if I can move my phone into a better position that it will connect better somehow. Has anyone stated the obvious yet? The Colts suck. At least one person has said that in here today. But I will say the Colts are getting better, but it's hard to beat the Steelers on Monday Night Football. Now that I say the audio is good, it's cutting out. Okay. Let's see if I can do anything about it. I do not know how to make this any better. It says connection is unstable. I know it's unstable. Thank you. Josh Jacobs basically ruined my fantasy week. Thankfully I did not play against him. So he didn't ruin mine. I want to try to switch back to the internet, but I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to try one more time, so bear with me for just a second. All right. Good, bad, worse, or better? Unstable, like Antonio Brown. Unstable, I hate the Colts offense. All right. Better or worse? Except for Mickey. I don't. He's trying to mess with me. Be honest. My little connection issue went away. Like the little thing telling me it was unstable went away. So I think it's okay. All right. If it's the same, I can deal with that. But I don't trust my phone hotspot. Way better. Thank you, Sports Cat. All right. Let's just hope it stays. Knock on wood or something. It's more stable than Antonio Brown, but about the same amount of stability as the Colts offense. Honestly, same but better. Okay. Okay. We're gonna just hope for the best with this one and hope that it stays up there. Am I pixelated? You sound great and look better. All right, I'll deal. We'll roll with the punches until it punches me back. I don't even remember what we were talking about before the internet crapped to bed. Let me see if I can figure it out. Deshaun Watson is officially activated. Aaron Donald is injured. Aaron Rodgers is injured. Aaron Donald might sit out the rest of the season and retire, let's be honest. He was about to retire last year, but he's like, we're going to go back to the Super Bowl. And now they've won like 3 games this year. So he honestly might just retire. Let's be real. Where are you going, Mickey? Yeah, Aaron Rodgers has the obvious thumb injury and took the rib injury, but I honestly think he'll still play next week. Gets to visit his favorite parlors. Yeah, I think Houston. I'm gonna throw like $20 on the Houston money line or something because I feel like they'll win, even though they're probably massive underdogs with Watson coming back. Hey, now the camera's gonna do this. That's not internet. That's just a. No, you're okay, Mickey. Yeah, let's see how fast the whole Watson thing blows up again. What's wrong with the Colts? They're paying for the karma of how they did Manning and Luck, and it's probably going to be a permanent curse that they'll never get rid of. Yeah, I was gonna say Nathan's just feisty today. You're good, Mickey. That's all right. It's all right. Cocaine Bear is about to be the movie of 2023. What is Cocaine Bear? It's a true story.
A bear that found like a brick of cocaine and ripped that shit open and ate it. Yeah.
That sounds like a wild ride.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear. All right, what did everybody have for dinner tonight? We haven't talked about enough food today. It's that part of it's that time of the night. We did not have a good game. What's everyone having for dinner? That's what I said. Cocaine Bear. The most apex predator on the planet for a short period of time. Yes. I finished the leftovers from Thanksgiving. Yeah, we cooked our Thanksgiving today. I had ham. No dinner here. What? Why not, Mickey? No dinner yet. Okay. I was late because I wanted to eat dinner and not eat it too fast and get sick. Does anyone actually like stuffing? It is a no from me, dog. Send me your address, Mickey. I'm gonna DoorDash you some dinner. You love stuffing? Okay, can someone explain to me what stuffing actually is? And since Sam loves it, Shelby gave me a brief rundown of what it is. Okay, can someone tell me what stuffing and dressing is and what the difference is between the two of them? That's the discussion right now. All right, let's pull up all of DoorDash. Stuffing is cubes of stale bread, and dressing is the exact same thing. I feel like I'm not learning much. But I just don't understand. It's like tomato. Okay. Is it like a different area has one and like certain areas have the other? Mickey, is that your for real address? I am too young to realize that apparently. No, Mickey, DM me your address and I'll send you some food. Cuz you said you live 2 miles from Arrowhead, which means I know you live close enough for a DoorDasher to come to you. The Munsters, okay. We're all substitute teachers trying to teach Alex. Dude, I need a lot of it because I feel super uneducated about the most random things. And stuffing and dressing is one of them. Mickey, I'm waiting. You think I'm gonna let you DoorDash me food? Really? Yeah, I think you are. Send me your freaking address, and I'm gonna send you some food. We're friends on Discord. Send me your address. I'm gonna soup you up. You might get soup. You never know. All right, we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Colts will receive. The Colts are the what? I'm not looking at the chat. Sorry. I will be right back. I typed in third question, not third quarter. All right, they're going to bring it out of the end zone. He's got a full head of steam. He's down to the 40, the 50. Man, this dude's fast. He's deep in Steelers territory, still on his feet, and he takes it all the way to the red zone. What? He is so fast, dude. That's exactly what the Colts needed to make this a real game. I'm messaging you right now. Dressing and stuffing are the same thing, really. Shouldn't I be getting food if I'm that grumpy tonight? Because you can literally stuff it up a turkey's butt. All right, that's fair. But I thought, so do they not? That was an 89-yard kick return. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line for the Colts. And they're going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor, and he'll get about 2 or 3 yards. So does stuffing go inside the turkey, but dressing doesn't? Is that what the difference is here? Yeah, 86 yards. He almost took it to the house. He was close. All right, I learned something new today. Stuffing means stuff it up the turkey. Dressing means put it next to the turkey. Got it. 2nd down and 8. They're going to run it up again with Taylor. He's going to be about 2 yards short of the 1st down. All right, 3rd down and 2. Ryan looking. He's going to throw, and he's got a guy at about the 3-yard line for a 1st down. 1st and goal, Paris Campbell with the catch. Unless dressing is not shoved up the turkey's butt, maybe that's it. I mean, maybe that makes sense to me because you stuff the stuffing in the turkey, but the dressing gets cooked differently. We're all learning. I've never had stuffing in the turkey, always on the side. Huh. Maybe we don't know anything. I don't know. First and goal, hands it off to Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to trip forward into the end zone for a touchdown. The Colts get on the board with an early score in the third quarter. It's going to be a 2-yard touchdown run. All right. Colts on to kick the extra point. Let's go. Let's make this second half more exciting. Kick is up, and it is good. It is a 6-point ball game now. I went blurry just so I try to fix the score. My camera doesn't want us to have a good game, I guess. All right, I'm gonna let it fix itself. We got a game now. That's what I'm saying. Nothing like a Southern TG, though, with the collard greens. Has anybody in the chat ever actually had a turducken? I need to know, like a for real turducken. Because next year I'm going to get one. I've always wanted to try it. That's what I'm saying. I was looking it up, and you can order the special order one from, like, I think Louisiana is where, like, the ones that the NFL gets, and so it's like $100. I know it's really expensive, but for the experience, next year I'm going to try to order a turducken. I need a smoker for this turkey in my freezer. They need to sell those in stores. I think they do. Is it okay for me to say something? By all means, Gene, say whatever you need to say. They do sell them. I just don't think they sell them, like, where I live. Let's go Colts. Something. Oh, I understand now, Gene. I won't put you in timeout. I don't have YouTube pulled up on my phone, and that's how I did it. So, you are safe. Nathan, whatever you do, don't put We Dig It Gene in timeout. So they're saying Najee Harris is in an abdominal injury, not an upset tummy, but he injured his belly. War Eagle Tim. All right, first and 10 from the 25. Pickett looking low throw. They're going to say it's incomplete, but I think he got it. And so it's going to be second down and 10. I did it last time. Look, that one was on me. I was in the chat. It was an accident. Gene is safe, I promise. 2nd and 10. They're going to hand it off to Benny. Wait, I don't think that was Benny Snell. I think he was 24. I don't know who this guy was. Oh, McFarland up the middle for a good gain. All right, 3rd down and 1. They're going to hand it off to him again, and he's not going to get there. He will make it to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Good stop by the Colts D right here, showing them how effective they can be. And that's the first. Okay, so they said that's the first 3 and out of the night for the Steelers. He's going to punt it, and it's going to bounce out of bounds around the 12-yard line. No one is safe from me. Nathan, no one can be safe. That's fine, except for Gene. He didn't deserve it. But we're being good today. No one else has been hectic. We're gonna try to not time anybody out. 4th and half a yard. Might as well go for it. I think so too. The QB sneak's effective. The Eagles last night was the first team I've seen go on a QB sneak on a 4th and inches and not get there. Shelby said I'm safe. That's true. Nathan can't time out Shelby. Yeah, Nathan, are you in there? Are you still in the chat, Nathan? Nathan, are you still there? Hey, there he is. Hey, Nathan, can you let me know what the score is, please? I'm not watching the game, so I don't know. We love Nathan. Matt Ryan has defeated 29 of the 32 teams. And the Steelers, the Patriots, he's 0-3 and 0-4 against, and he's never played against the Falcons. Hey, can you come here? Pick Mickey something out for dinner. There's his address. Wait, hang on. Let me pour the DoorDash app up. Oh, it's already up. Okay. There is it. His address right there.
Did you get the address put in?
I don't have it put in, but it's right there. Pick him out something. 16-13, Pittsburgh leads the Colts. Thank you, Nathan. Game time. 11:35 left in the 3rd. I already told you I was gonna buy you dinner. I was kind of thinking that too. 2nd down and 6. He's going to throw and hit his tight end for a 1st down. The Colts are finding some life in the 2nd half. Down by 3, go Colts. They're actually down by 6, everybody. It's okay. Tim, do you need dinner? 1st and 10, they're going to run the ball up the middle for about 5 yards. Yeah, maybe if he plays another year, he might get 2. Gates are locked, can't get to my house. Well, I'm sorry, Tim. Then I can't DoorDash you. 10.5 minutes left in the third. Ryan's looking. He's got time. He's going to throw and get his guy the same tight end he hit the first time. That is Woods, the rookie, for another big first down. Mickey ain't going to remember and get scared when somebody knocks on his door. Maybe. Mickey, what do you like? 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. He is fighting for all the yards. He'll get about 13 on the carry after the last second effort to push forward a couple more. Jonathan Taylor is a stud. I know he didn't have a good first half of the season, and then he got hurt, but he really is a stud. 1st and 10, hands it off to Taylor again. He's got about 3 yards on the carry, and he's going to get stuffed up this time. Second down and 7 for the Colts. He said, I'm not a picky eater. Do you have any food allergies? Second down and 7. Matt Ryan's looking. He wanted to load up deep, but he dumps it down short to number 1. He's fighting, trying to get that last yard for the first down, but it'll be 2nd and short. He said surf and turf. All right, fixing the camera. You guys know how it goes. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. I expect a handoff here, but they might try to switch it up. And they're going to hand it off up the middle. And he's fighting, but he is not going to get there. We do not eat poor people, Mickey. So it's going to be 4th down and 1. Colts are still on the field right here. They're going to go for it. They are in field goal range to make this a 3-point game. The lack of food. I'm allergic to not having food. All right, 4th down and 1. They're trying to get him to jump. I don't know if they'll snap this ball. Play clock's running down. They do, and Matt Ryan dives over the pile for the first down. I don't even know if he was touched all the way across that. I don't know if there's anywhere. I don't know what restaurants around him. Shelby is in full control, but if there was anybody that could even deal that. Baby Giraffe jumped. Wobbly as ever. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Colts. Man, when you said that comment earlier at the beginning of the stream before it started, I laughed so hard. 1st and 10. He's going to throw. Hits Mo Alley Cox for a first down, but there is a flag on the play. The Colts say it's on the Steelers. Mickey said extra spit. Please. Wait, are the Steelers helmets always plain black like that, or do they normally have logos on them too? Oh, they only have a logo on one side. The other side's black. Okay. It's going to be a hold on the defense. They're going to decline this penalty. He said, that's a joke, Shelby. Don't do it, OMG. Okay. Whatever. Usually a logo on one side. Well, the Colts helmets, they normally have at least a logo on the side, but they got one on each back. First and 10. He's going to throw to Mo Alley Cox again. He's only going to get about a yard this time. It's going to be second down. They only have it on one side because when they started, they couldn't afford to put it on both sides. I thought he only got a yard, but now it says second down and 7, so I guess he got 3 yards on that. It didn't feel like that many. Second and 7. The Colts want 6 on this drive. They don't want to settle for 3. Ryan's looking. He throws. He's going to hit Pittman, but it's going to get broken up. Third down and 7 coming up. What's up, John? Thanks for joining us tonight. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Has anybody ever watched Michael Pittman's YouTube channel? I think it's him and his wife that do it. You get it done? At least a lukewarm. All right, third down and 7. This is a big down for the Colts. They need at least 5 yards right here. Ryan looking, has time, throws, hits Woods for at least 5 yards. It's going to be fourth down and short. They're going to go for this. They went for it from 4th and 1. I know they'll go for this too. Oh, it's like almost the same amount of yards as last time. Okay, it's 4th and 2. Just kidding. So the field goal unit is going to come on. Why didn't they just settle for 3 before then if that's what they were going to do? Everyone's raising their hands up in the stands. That's what I'm saying. There was no way they weren't going to go for it. Jeff Saturday decides he's going to take the points. It's going to be a 32-yard attempt. I guess, obviously they made it a closer field goal here. They're trying to cut this to a 3-point game, 4th and 2. Kick is up, and it is good, but there is a flag. But I think the Steelers jumped. So that might be an automatic first down. The defense was offsides. That's going to be a first down for the Colts. Hey, it's out of my hands. Whatever you get is not on me. Jeff Saturday's trying to become Jeff Monday. It's first and goal of Colts now. All right, Mickey. Your food is ordered. Thank you. Dirty laundry. Hey, you don't jump on field goals, man. Looks good to me. Thank you, everybody. First and goal, hands it off to Taylor. He's going to push forward, and he's right by the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. With how cranky I've been, it would be a leaf for tonight. Don't spend over $2 on not more than that. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right, Mickey. We got you. All right, second down and goal from the 6. Hand sanitizer. I sneezed inside my hoodie. Interception incoming. Ryan looking. He's going to float it up to the back of the end zone just to throw it away. It's going to be a third down and goal. God, those Colts helmets are atrocious. They are the worst helmets I've ever seen. I could see an interception. I don't know why they didn't just run it again. I know Pittsburgh's D is good. But, come on, man. Third and goal. Ryan's going to throw. He gets it to his tight end, but he can't hold on to it. But there is a flag on the play. There's more laundry on the field. They should make the Colts play without helmets because no one wants to see that. It's a PI. on the defense. So the ball is going to be on that 1 yard line. If they don't punch this in right here. Mickey asked if there was a drink included. She said no. I'm sorry, Mickey. I'll send a drink your way. I think they said I have like a couple minutes that I can add to it.
I didn't even think about that.
All right, first and goal. And I think it was a bad snap, and they're going to lose a couple yards, maybe lost the football. Oh, I just submitted Dr. Pepper to go with your drink. Got you, Mickey. All right, I got you, Mickey. And the Steelers recover the ball. That's worse than an interception, honestly. Add to the Matt Ryan fumbles of the year. I think it was just a bad snap, but he loses the football. Soda only counts if it's Dr. Pepper. So I apologize, Mickey. Your drink won't come for like 15 minutes after after your food, but it will be there. It will be there. Man, the Colts really had a chance to take the lead here, and they were on the 1 yard line, dude. 1 yard line. If they gave it up after not taking the 3 points, that's all they had to do, man. They went for it on 4th down. They were going to kick a field goal. They got the offsides. All of this was trending in the right direction. If the Colts don't end up winning this game, I'm going to have fun with my buddy at work tomorrow who is a Colts fan. Looking at you, hooking up your viewers. I try my best, man. You guys are family. You guys are family. I don't know what I got. I'll let Shelby do it. Oh, but they son. Nathan, do you want me to get you something too? I was gonna say I will. I'm not surprised that Tebow can't drive a stick. Neither am I. What up, puppet? I don't like the Colts, but I always like Saturday, trying to root for him. Saturday was a part of the Colts when Manning was there. So I love all the guys from that era. I didn't realize this until today, but Jeff Saturday started his career with the Colts in 1999. I did not think it was that early. Like, I know Manning was around that time between like 96 and 99. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. They're going to hand it off to Benny Snell. He's got a lane and he's going to get about 8 yards on the carry. But they showed the banner of Jeff Saturday's banner, and I was like, I don't know, man. I couldn't remember. Oh, it was a handoff to Jonathan Taylor, and he fumbled it. I thought it was a bad snap. I was alive. I was alive for that. How old do you think I am? I wasn't very old, but I was alive. 2nd down and 2. They're going to hand it off again, but he's got nowhere to go. I am 12. Written in green crown with the $20 bill. I am 12. You look like you're 22. I mean, that's fair. I'm glad that you gave me above the answer of 21 because most people do not. give me that much credit. I am 12. 3rd and 2. Pickett's going to throw across the middle, and he's got a guy for a big first down, and that was George Pickens. Pickens has been a stud. I know I said that. Pizzle, you're a little bit closer. Oh, that's going to be incomplete to Pickens. I didn't see it go under him like that. So it's going to be 4th and 2. Hey, Chris knows. I think Chris knows because Chris is the same age. I think I remember him saying that. Kick is up. The Steelers are going to punt there deep in their own end zone. They're going to call for a fair catch at the Colts 45, starting in good field position again. You guys were close, though. You guys were close. I am 26. Hey. Whatever Sam said, that. This is the comment of the day. Yes. That one deserves to go up on the screen. I've never heard better words spoken or typed. So we're having a stroke. If I got it wrong, Alex would have drove 4 hours to give me a timeout. If I didn't have to work so early in the morning, maybe. And I know where you live, it is colder than it is here. So maybe. If it were warmer, definitely. Like, no way you're the same age as me. Bro, when I first started, especially in the casino, and I was like 21, almost 22 when I started, it used to be a lot more wild because I worked the later shift, and that's when more people are very, very, very intoxicated. But there was a lot of people that I convinced that I was under the age of 18. And they were just so freaked out. I don't know how I didn't lose my job because I was just telling people that and they were believing me. Drunk, not me. But the guests that I work with, yes. I hate fantasy football. Me too, man. Fantasy football makes you feel dumb sometimes. It's like, oh, you started the best player in the entire league, and he's gonna give you 4 points. Okay, that makes sense. Facts. This one. No, the people, yeah. No, not me. Yeah. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Colts on their own 45. Like I said, good field position after the punt. Ryan's going to throw. He's going to hit Jelani Woods for a big first down in Steelers territory. Go Colts. I would rather the Colts win this game, let's be honest, but I did pick the Steelers, I won't lie. Can you guys hear my dad? Can you guys hear him, honestly? 2nd and 6, Ryan's going to throw, check it down to his tight end. It's going to go down for a loss of 1. What is he talking about? I'm gonna mute the TV and see if you guys can actually hear him. He's talking so loud. All right, 3rd down and 6 with a minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter. Matt Ryan's looking. He's going to throw. He's got a big first down from his tight end inside the 10. 1st and goal, Colts. Dude, I can tell you what he's saying. That's what I'm saying. People think I'm crazy when I tell you he talks so loud. He's in the basement, by the way. Like, I'm upstairs. He's screaming when he's talking. First and 10 from the 7. They're going to hand it off to Taylor. And Taylor's going to push forward for a yard or two. Woods is a big dude. I was really excited for the Colts when they drafted him because I was like, the one thing the Colts need is a good tight end. I don't think he's live right now. I think he's just talking. I think he's on the phone right now. 2nd down and goal from the 6. Ryan's going to back shoulder, throw it to the end zone to Michael Pittman for a touchdown. And the Colts tie it up and have the chance to take the lead right here. That's a 6-yard touchdown reception with 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Right now, the Colts technically have the ball. They just scored a touchdown. They'll kick the extra point, and then it'll be... He's got a lot of air in his lungs. This is what I'm talking about. People are like, he's not that loud. I'm like, he doesn't have a, like, quiet... He doesn't have, like, a low tone. It's always loud. Someone in the crowd just threw confetti in front of the goal. Or in front of the field goal post. I could see it. Kick is up, and the Colts officially take their first lead of the game. 17-16, Colts lead. It was a dime to Michael Pittman, honestly. Colts lead, gross. Let's see how long it lasts. Go for 2? I don't know why they would. Matt Ryan looks like he has seen some stuff. Time, there's 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. All right, Colts getting ready for the kickoff. It was a PAT, yes. Tie game because of reasons. All right, kickoff's up, and it will be a touchback. Dude, Matt Ryan looks like he's got PTSD, dude. I gotta turn this volume back on because I don't want to listen to his whole conversation. Sometimes I hear Shelby, but Dad is in the basement and loud. If he comes back into this chat, make sure you all tell him how loud he's being, that you can hear him through my microphone. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Do the Steelers fall apart here, or do they pick up back on offense where they left off in the first half? Pickett's going to throw a dime to the sideline of Pickens, but they're saying it is no good. I want to see the replay of that. That was close. Do I need a tardy slip? Hey, Daniel, nobody really wants to watch the Steelers and Colts, so we'll let it slide this time. Shelby's quiet. I don't know what she's doing over there. he just gets wound up. I don't even think he's heated. I think he just gets wound up on every conversation he has. Second down and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And they're going to hand it off up the middle, and he'll get a yard or two. And that was Benny Snell. And that is officially the end of the third quarter. You're late. Next time you get a timeout, a new rule. Only if... No, I can't do that. I can't make that a rule. I hate the Steelers trading both Pickens and Freiermuth tomorrow. I hate the Steelers too, man. I do, but I like Pickens, I like Freiermuth, and I like Najee Harris, and obviously I like TJ Watt, but the rest of the team can get lost, honestly. I wish those four guys would leave and go somewhere else so I could like go all in and enjoy them. I'm just being sassy because the Colts are on primetime. Are you more sassy about the Colts on primetime or the Steelers on primetime? Because that's the big question. I can't decide. Like, I think I would rather watch Jeff Saturday trying to put this team together and doing a better job than Frank Reich than watch the Steelers any time of the week. Yeah, see, Pizzle gets it. Like, if I had to choose which team I'd rather see, it would definitely be the Steelers. I mean, definitely be the Colts because I hate the Steelers, man. What is the name of the Pittsburgh and Philly team that combined into one during World War II? I don't know much about Pittsburgh or Philly besides the fact that I hate those cities. So I don't know. The Penguins? I don't know. The Steelers are very similar to like the Cowboys. The Cowboys could be the worst team in the league and they will get a lot of primetime games no matter what. The Steelers are the exact same way. The Steagles. I like that. Which team should I start calling them? The Steelers or the Eagles? Which one should I call the Steagles? Because I will call them that all the time. All right, 3rd down and 9 for the Steelers. I'm not making that up. That's fantastic. I'm not making fun of that. I love it. 3rd down and 9. Pickett's looking. He's got time. He's going to throw a laser over the middle, and this time it is caught to Pickens for a 1st down. This time he's not letting go of it. Hey, I was born that way. I'm like I say this a lot, but I think it's because I grew up in a household that loves the Bengals. But I'm convinced that my dad's first words to me when I was born was, I don't care what you do in life, but you'll hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because to this day, I cannot tell you why I hate them so much. But I think he engraved that in my brain before I could even acknowledge it. And so my whole life I've hated them, and I can't even tell you why. All right, it's 1st and 10, but it looks like someone's going to call a timeout here, or the refs are. Okay, so they're fixing the game clock. It was wrong, apparently. They're 15 seconds ahead. Terrible towel for you and your family. I mean, no. No. The mailman knows not even to bring that. First and 10, they're going to get it to the tight end. I don't think that was Fryermuth. And he's going to get 9 yards. Ozuski. The mailman knows better. This is a Bengals town that we live in. They're not going to carry any terrible towels here. All right, 2nd down and 1. Steelers are in Colts territory. They're going to hand it off up the middle. He's got a lane and nobody around for the first 20 yards. He's going to get a huge first down, Benny Snell. Benny Snell's having a good day, filling in 8 rushes for 48 yards, filling in for Najee. I hope he's okay. I know they said it was like an abdominal injury. 1st and 10, going to throw a check down, but it's going to go down for a loss of at least 5 to a tight end. Benny Snell's balling out. Luckily, I started him for fantasy. How did you know? You're a very objective play-by-play man or woman. For 2nd and 14, he's going to throw, hit Deontay Johnson. He's going to get across the field for a nice play, but eventually get brought down. It will not be a first down, but it was a very explosive play. Listen, I'm just trying to have a good time. I don't like either of these teams. I definitely don't like the Steelers, but I don't want to be too much of a negative Nancy. I just want to have a good time with you guys. Hi, Nathan. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. That was a lot of running for only 10 yards, but I thought he got more than that. He did go move a little bit backwards. 3rd and 6. Pickett's looking. He's going to throw it. He's got a completion to Fryermuth, and he's still on his feet. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Steelers. That was a laser, dude. Positive vibes only. Look, you got to make good out of bad. And if that means getting excited over a dull football game, then that's what I'm going to do. Because Matt Ryan probably needs to retire. Kenny Girlhands, whatever. It's exciting seeing new faces, I guess, in the league. Even though he's only had like 7 starts, but it is what it is. 1st and goal. Pickett's going to flick it. And it looks like to a fullback, he'll get about a yard. I'm also just trying to be excited to raise my voice to outspeak my dad because he wants to compete with me about who can be louder. So I'm going to do my best. All right, 10 minutes left in the 4th. It's 2nd and goal. The Steelers are looking to take the lead. Even if they settle for a field goal, they can get the lead here. I've been very positive all night. Attaboy. And he's going to loft it up in the back of the end zone to Deontay Johnson, but he cannot come down with it. It was a very similar play to the one the Colts ran, but Deontay Johnson didn't get as much separation. separation as I don't even remember Michael Pittman. Let me adjust this camera for the 1000th time. There we go. All right, so Kenny Moore for the Colts is down right now. It looks like a Steeler is also shaken up. Is Dad just naturally loud? Yes. If they lose, I go 8-8. If the Colts win, I go 11-5. If the Steelers if the Steelers win, I go 11-5. If the Colts win, I go 10-6. I also have to have my sassy side. It's how my mom's raised me. I feel like my sassy kind of side came from working in with the public. You have to grow a backbone or you get walked all over. So I can have it. There were 16 games played this week. So if the Steelers win, I'll be 11-5. But if the Colts win, I'll be 10-6 this week. Either way, I beat Dad this week. And I'm all right with it. It's been a close game. What is the total points at? 33. 6 more points, and Dad's gonna lose his bet. But the Colts have to win by 2.5 for him to win his bet as well. I didn't hear right. Okay. Robert says cookie. I'm naturally sassy, but put me in my work environment. It's a different type of sassy. Oh man. I am not the same person in here that I am at work. I'm still a nice person. Who's betting over under? Dad is. If you go to the channel, like the It's in the Blood channel, he is screaming now. I don't know what he's talking about. But if you go to our channel, go to the shorts tab, and that was the last video posted that he put his bet in there. I think it was -2.5 Colts and the under. Next week, KC and the Bengals. I won't be here. I will be at Paycor Stadium. It is Paul Brown Stadium. Hi, Dad. I can hear him. Yeah. Tim, I think he's talking about you, actually. I heard him say Tim. All right, 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line. This time they're going to hand it off. He's going to get an edge. Benny Snell gets into the end zone for the touchdown. They're going to force the Colts to go down the field and try. And the Steelers going for 2 here to try to get 6. I think Dad just lost his bet, especially if they get this 2. What is up, sister? Too bad Dad isn't alive. I'd give him some shit. He might come into the chat by the time the game's over, and everybody is gonna have to let him know. Kenny Pickett's looking. He's getting flushed right. He's trying to buy some time. He finally throws. Let's go. And it is going to be complete to Pickens for 2. What a great play, honestly, to make some time and feed that ball into Pickens. That connection is going to be good for a long time, I think. How did Haley and Sadie connect to come into this chat at the exact same time? Good evening, good sirs. Wish me luck tomorrow. Have an interview. Good luck, Sadie. I love how passionate he is in the background. That's my new background music. I'm just going to tell Dad to talk to his friends while I'm streaming every day. And that's what you guys get to hear. Why am I fired today? Maybe Haley and I are the same. I feel like in a weird way, you guys are kind of the same. It is 9:55 left in the fourth quarter, and Steelers are up by 7. Where's my job at? Come get it. What is happening? Last time you promised to hire me. Somebody hire my sister, please. All right, kickoff's up. It's in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. He'll cross the 10, the 20, and he was trying his luck again, and he'll get to about the 26. Well, apparently I'm fired, so. I just heard him say I took the under, so I'm already screwed. Yep, he lost his bet. Mickey comeback women taking over the chat. You think? You guys are wildin'. 1st and 10, he's going to dump it down to Taylor. Taylor's going to get about 5-6 yards on it. No, you're not a woman. You are a kind sir. My place employment is hiring. What's the pay amount? Can you give me an estimate? 2nd down and 9. Ryan's looking. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to get taken down for a loss of about 6. Haley, let's just be frogs. Okay, they are the same. After this, I'm going to be a professional bum. That's my game plan, realistically. Get Alex a job. I'll make that drive every day. Where the hell is that? 3rd down and 14 now from the 21. Colts desperately looking for a 1st down. Ryan looking, has time, throws over the middle, and he's going to hit Pittman. He secures a catch. It's almost a fumble, but it will be 4th down. I need money in general. I need to not go to work anymore. It's going to be 4th down and 10. The Colts are forced to punt here. And if you get hired, I'll split the 1,000 with you. That's tempting. That is tempting. Spare change. All right, kick is up, and he's going to catch it, but he catches it falling, so he can't really return it from about the 27. I'm in charge of the chickens. Maybe he'll find a sugar daddy without the sugar part. If you guys buy, and I'm talking to Sadie and Haley, if you guys buy mini houses or something, I'll let you put them in my backyard, and you guys can live there rent free. And you can make your little commune in the backyard. You just have to deal with my monster dogs. Really? If you get a little mini house, you can put it in my backyard. It's big enough. Put it in the back half, and we'll put a little mini fence around it so the dogs can't eat the walls of it. Robert, this is a slow game. That's why we're talking about communes and frogs. I need 4 feet to thrive. There's plenty of feet back there, I promise. We can all live together.
starts at 25.69 an hour. And after 100.
Is it legal? No, but it probably will be relatively soon, I would say. I have 6 acres. Yeah, between my backyard, Sam's backyard, we all can live together. No, but the bourbon runneth as far as the eye can see. That is true. Haley's husband makes bourbon for a living, so we know where to get it. Oh, I guess so does Sam. And strange and random dog pick lady. Y'all ever be watching those frogs in the rainforest on the Discovery Channel? When I used to watch TV a lot, yes. Let me fix this camera, dude. It's just giving me a heck of a time. There's 750 left in this game. I have a 10-man tent. Is that okay? I mean, if you're comfortable living that, it gets a little cold. I got an unfinished, pretty big garage that you guys can use temporarily until you move your mini tiny homes over. Shout out to the Neely Family Distillery. I make bourbon and gin. Look, that's fair. Half a quarter, what's the score? It's 24-17. There's 7:50 to go. The Steelers lead, and they also have the ball. Only temporarily, yes. And they're going to hand it off to Snell. Snell's going to get 8 yards on the carry. All right. Steelers started this half real rough, but the second half, mostly the fourth quarter, they're finally finding their footing. The Colts started off the first part of this half good. Don't want to take your space. I mean, there's nothing in that garage. There's not even a floor. It's just like mud and rocks. Second down and 2. They're going to hand it off. He'll get at least a yard. He's going to be short of the first down. But it's temporary, but I've lived in worse conditions than a garage before, and then you will do just fine. Plus, you got dogs that will visit you every single day. They'll keep you warm. They might make you disgusting, but they'll keep you warm. It turned out to be an alright game. Now, I wouldn't say good, Tim, but it's been alright. 3rd down and 1 coming up. This crowd's getting loud. 6.5 minutes left to go. They hand it to their fullback. Their fullback barrels for 3 yards and a first down. I don't know which helmets you're talking about, but if it's the Colts ones, I think I have been angry for 4 quarters, and I'm just now realizing all of my anger is coming at the Colts helmets expense.
They look like some practice squad helmets.
Yeah, they look like, something they would wear in training camp. Another Watt brother. Yeah, that was Derek Watt, the fullback. I forgot that he's their fullback. Am I late? You haven't missed much, Clinton. Welcome to the party. 1st and 10. They're gonna hand it off to Benny Snell. He'll get 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. What's up, Clinton? I'm watching Bob's Burgers, not football. You're making a good choice. I promise. Wasn't too bad, except the raccoons. The raccoons sounds like the highlight of all of that, Tim. Living in Louisville? No. Living under a bridge? Probably no. But the raccoons? Yes. That is the highlight. That would be the reason I live there. You see the violent little creatures. I see friends. 2nd down and 7. Pickett looking under pressure. Spins out of the way of the first guy. Then he's brought down, but there is a couple flags being thrown. No, those raccoons wanted to eat me. See, you got to bite them back, show your dominance, and then they're your friends. That's how it works. You ever seen Snow Dogs? He bites the dog on the ear, shows his dominance, and then they're cool. Are you in Eastern time? Am I in Eastern or Central? Or Pacific? I don't know. It is 10:58 p.m. where I am. Dr. Pepper is incredible. So it's going to be a hold on the offense. And so they're going to move back 3rd down 13. You are a violent little creature. I'm saying, look, I'm not scared of a raccoon. Bro, Snow Dogs is good.
No, I'm laughing at all the other ones.
3rd and 13. He gets it to Benny Snell. He breaks a tackle or two. Listen, they don't pay me to know things like that. They just pay me to show up. Look, I'm not dumb. I just lack a lot of common sense. Do I hear mom now? Nah, that's just Shelby. It's not mountain time either. I'm in Kentucky time. The Kentucky that's closest to Louisville time. Not the Kentucky that's like, I'm trying to think of anywhere else in Kentucky. I can't. I'm just making myself look so stupid. All right, they're going to punt, and it's going to be around the 8-yard line. I'm trying really hard. Bowling Green was what I was trying to think of. I think they might be in a different time frame. So not that Kentucky, like the Louisville, Kentucky time frame. Paducah. Okay, that's fair. I was thinking somewhere else. Not here. You're the effing best. Look.
So excited.
Bro. It's fine. It's fine. I try my best, okay? It's been a long month for me. Mickey is Central Time. He's in the middle, man. He is the middleman. You're the same as New York City? Am I? No, I'm not. That you guys are messing with me now. I'm not that dumb. He still got robbed. Like, Nathan is in Indiana, and he is in the same time frame as Mickey, who is in Kansas City. I am Florida man.
We are the same time as New York.
We are in the same time as New York?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
You guys are making me feel dumb today. Listen, I went football mode when we got here. I am questioning whether you went to college. I'm a 3-time college dropout proudly.
There you go.
That's crazy.
I sent you a map.
Shelby sent me a map. Okay. Barely. Just barely are we on the same time frame. Beans. Yeah, that's those beans right there. Right here. That's what is inside my brain, dude. But they're in little shapes of footballs. Football beans. I knew that Indiana was split. Because I lived in Indiana last year. And once you go up towards Chicago, you switch. Like, obviously, before you get to Illinois, I know Chicago is in Illinois. But northern Indiana is where you switch time zones. I do know that. Sam said I need to go to bed. Good night, Sam. Florida is split too. I knew that as well.
Not very much, though.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Colts at their own 7. They have to go 93 yards to tie this game up. Matt Ryan takes a shot down the field to Michael Pittman, and he comes down with it in double coverage. They're rolling. There's 3:44 left in this game, but now there's a flag. Yeah, I was going to say Northern Indiana. Well, this month is almost over. You'll be fine, hopefully. I've watched too much of this atrocity of a game. All right, it was pass interference on the defense, but they are going to decline it because of the big gain. Michael Pittman just went up and got that man. He is who they needed him to be right there. Indiana may be split, but I'm not. I am in Kentucky. I don't live in Indiana anymore. But I was in the same time zone when I was in Indiana as when I was in Kentucky. I don't think I could live somewhere that's like right on the border because I feel like that would suck so bad. What if you worked on the other side of the time split? There's a part of Florida that's only 1 hour different from a part of Oregon. That's insane. Time zones doesn't make. My mom lives in Indiana. I live in the moment. I just feel like, I don't know. When I grew up, Atlanta and Cincinnati were in the National League West, while St. Louis and Chicago were in the East. Yep, that would make me bad at geography too, because that makes no sense. But you know what? Dallas is in the East, and I still don't understand that. First down and 10, they're going to hand the ball off to Taylor, and he'll get about 4 yards. If we're talking specifically NFL, the NFC East doesn't make sense, and the AFC South only like half makes sense. Indiana is whack, bro. See what? Second down and 6. Ryan looks, throws a laser over the middle to Woods. They're in Steelers territory. He does complete it. New Orleans, Carolina, and Atlanta were in the NFC West. Did they even try back then? Or did they just not have like a compass? Like, could they like, well, this sounds right. I am free from the clutches of the casino. And Dallas and Arizona were in the East. That's still half true and still makes 100% no sense. I won't defend Indiana. You live too close to Gary, Indiana to ever have a good reason to defend Indiana. Because if that's your experience, then you've got no reason. The officials have stopped the clock here. Okay, so they're making a player leave the field right now. Welcome to exotic Gary, Indiana. Dude, that is like one of the scariest places I've ever been to in my life. All right, so they're just doing it as a precautionary, making him leave the field. Upstairs saw something they didn't like. They want to take a look and make sure he's okay. I want out of here. Just come here. It's crazy. You'll be in a different time zone, but not all that far from where you are now. Oh, look who it is. Papa is in the chat. Everybody, let him know. Let him know right now. Fauci is escorting him off the field. So now it's going to be second down and 6 from the Colts, or from the Steelers 40. Ryan looking. He's going to take a shot down the field again. Nearly intercepted. Nearly caught as well, but it's going to be broken up third down and 6. Papa was loud. Let him know. Everybody was listening to your conversation. Just so you know. We all know what you were talking about. Third down and 6. Game's on the line. And he gets it to Pittman, but it's going to be short. You're just like Papa! He should have caught that. He should have. Isn't that where A Christmas Story takes place? Maybe. You get rid of me real quick. I mean, Nathan, you're better than some of the people that live here. Christmas Story was in Ohio. See, there we go. We got someone that knows. Not Gary, Indiana. Someone told me to say that before. I got it clipped. It's on here. I am some of the people. Me, Mickey, and Shelby. We know. Huh, it was Ohio. It's weird seeing you say the word Ohio because your name's Ohio River History. It's like it feels like you're talking by yourself somehow. I've never seen A Christmas Story before, but I will during Christmas month. Well, we're getting close to Christmas month. I feel like even if you don't like it, Chris, you should see it at least once in your lifetime. Everybody should. That includes you, Nathan. I know you don't watch a lot of movies, but you should. Ohio. There was something else, a big movie like that was in Indiana, but I'm trying to remember. My brain's not working tonight. And you guys have exploited that. Home Alone is a classic. Die Hard also a classic. Horrible Bosses 2. I don't think I've seen that one. Wright brothers, Bengals, Reds, and those teams in Cleveland. Does anybody know if the deal with Pat McAfee in the NFL ever got sorted out? You know, I watch that a lot, but I don't. I watch his show a lot, but I never saw if they ever got that sorted out. Because he was being super petty for the first couple days, and it was my favorite Pat McAfee ever. Nathan, you might have to fight Sadie for that one. All right, 4th and 3. The Colts are going to go for it at the 2-minute warning. They have to get it to stay in this game. They got 3 yards, or this game could be close to over. They still have all 3 timeouts if they do turn the ball over. Matt Ryan's looking. He's going to throw it into triple coverage. I think it's caught, but let's see if they will give him... They will give him the first down. So their game is still alive. The clock is rolling, though. Under a minute 40. 1st and 10. They can't settle for a field goal here. Ryan's going to get sacked. The ball comes out, but it looks like an offensive lineman is there to fall on top of it. Possession stays with Indy, but the clock's rolling under a minute and 20. Mickey's the uncle. Matt Ryan fumbling a football. Imagine that. We haven't seen that one before. It's going to be 2nd and 17 with just a minute remaining. That is true. That is true. Ryan's looking. He's got time. He's going to take off and keep it. Matty Wheels is going to dive forward. He'll be just short of a first down. 48 seconds remaining. The clock is still rolling. They got all 3 of their timeouts. At what point do they use them? "35 seconds. It's still ticking. 3rd and 3. They hand it off to Taylor, and they're not going to get there. And they're going to use they're going to stop the clock here with 30 seconds to go. It's going to be 4th down and 3. Sam says, I know I'm the favorite. Ryan running free. Again, saw that once already. Score is right here. 24-17 still with 30 seconds to go. It's 4th down for the Colts. They got to get a first down to try. I just got a tweet. It says, the Colts forgot that they have timeouts, ? Right? Why did they run it on 3rd and 3? I don't know. If they did, why not, with the quarterback again, try to get a guy open. If he can't, then run it. What is it?
Patrick Mahomes had his baby.
He did have his baby?
Yeah.
I didn't know she was due yet.
Mm-hmm.
4th down and 3. Ryan flush left, finally unloads it, and it's going to be incomplete. No flag, and that is going to be the game. Well, the Colts still have 2 timeouts, but I don't think there's anything they can do. Also, update Patrick Mahomes. What did they name him?
Patrick
They did?
the third.
Patrick Mahomes the third has officially entered this world. So, in 20 years from now, you know what's coming. You know what's coming.
His nickname is Bronze because he's the third.
His nickname is Bronze because he's the third. Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He's kind of cute though.
And Mike Tomlin is going to. He said, I need some OT. Never mind. It is going to be officially 19-3 on Monday Night Football. GG's Colts. That should have been a flag, I think. And probably like a defenseless receiver hit. But the Colts did not play all that well. They played well in the third quarter, but not so well in the fourth. What am I doing? I do not know. Andy Girlhands gets his first primetime win. The legacy of Patrick Mahomes has just been born into this earth. (19-3). I mean, you can't argue with that. There's like very few things that I'm certain of, and it's the Steelers on Monday Night Football. So, well, if it makes the Colts feel better, they're still a half a game ahead of the Steelers. Patrick Mahomes 3, a future NBA player. Family's already 2 sports. That's true. He's probably going to be a basketball player unless he's not very tall, which I kind of feel like he'll be pretty tall because him and his brother both are tall. So we'll have a baseball, football. Patrick Mahomes 3 is going to be basketball. Anyone but the Steelers. Listen, I'm on the same page with you, Pizzle. I am. Or NHL. I don't know. He's never shown any interest in NHL. He could be a soccer player, though. I would say soccer or basketball, if it's not football. I want it to be anyone but the Steelers, but that's just what we're going to get on Monday Night Football. Sunday night, don't matter. Thursday night, don't matter. But Monday night, you can't really bet against the Steelers, even if they're projected to lose. Have a nice night, Mary Beth. Thanks for sticking it out with us. This interesting game, to say the least. But I will say, I hate the Steelers, but I do like the Pickett to Pickens connection that is starting to grow. Anyone but the Steelers. That's what I'm saying. Anyone, anytime but the Steelers, except for on Monday Night Football. It's inevitable. It's inevitable, like Nick Foles coming in as a backup QE. He's gonna win. So if either of these Colts quarterbacks, Sam or Matt, gets benched and Nick Foles comes in, it's inevitable. I'm telling you. He'll grow up and be in the ballet. I mean, if Jackson Mahomes has anything to say with it, then maybe. But if he does ballet, that means he has a great chance to be a good football player, because a lot of great wide receivers took ballet. It was a fun night tonight. It was very fun. I'm just saying. I must not tell lies. Another night without a Shelby cameo? Shebley, sorry. Well, I can change that right now. Mare. Mare. Last minute Shebley cameo. I do blame a lot of this on poor clock management by the Colts. Morgan, the only piece of advice I can ever get you is don't ever bet on your favorite sports teams because it's always twice the disappointment. Every time I've ever bet on the Chiefs have lost, and that's an actual fact. So I don't do it. Last time, I can't do it. Unnecessary roughness. Didn't they practice ballet in that movie? I've never seen that movie. Maybe I have. Here's the chicken nugget. Every time I do, they lose, Pizzle. So I've bet on them one time this year, and that was against the Bills. So I learned my lesson. And one of the times I bet on them, they were playing against the Broncos. Patrick Mahomes dislocated his knee. They didn't lose, but that felt like a loss. And I think I bet on them the one Raiders game that they lost last year. There's no reason for me to. It's just a fact. Something bad happens every time I do. That is my superstition. And there's this guy I work with who's a big Colts fan, and he bets on the Colts every week that they lose. The weeks that he wins, he refuses to bet on them. He just I'm not going to do it. And I told him, stop betting on him. I'll ask him tomorrow if he bet on the Colts today, because I'm sure he did. Late 80s or early 90s football comedy. I'm going to have to check that one out. I like old school sports movies. So, and if it's anything comedy, I'm always down. No, Nathan, let it grow. Let it grow real long. Let them curls go. But if I were to ever give any kind of advice, that is the one thing, is don't bet on your favorite sports teams, because it only hurts twice as bad if they lose. Hey, good night, Sam. I already seen you pick yesterday. I did see that this morning. You gotta let it go. It's gonna be worth it if you just let it go. You guys were awesome. You guys were awesome this week. My picks were good. I finished 3 games ahead of Dad, and that's the best I've done all season. I don't care what my standings are. It's through, head to head with Dad is what I'm looking for. Good night, mostly. Appreciate you. But this is a good week for me. I'm going to give myself a small golf clap. 3 games. I would have had 4 if the Packers would have won yesterday. Or, what was another one that I thought I was going to get? Let me find it real quick. No, I wasn't going to pick the Jags. If the Patriots would have won, but we both would have won that one. Tampa Bay, we both picked Tampa Bay. I thought Tampa Bay could win it. I should have picked the Browns because I really felt it, but I talked myself out of it. Could have picked the Raiders. I just took the home team because I didn't know on that one. But yeah, I missed 5 this week. I missed the Patriots, the Bucks, the Jags, the Raiders, and the Packers. Why'd you go Packers over Eagles? Because 2 weeks ago, the Eagles lost to Washington. It's divisional, I know. And then last week, they struggled against the Colts. This week, the Packers had no reason to beat them, so I felt like that was the most appropriate reason to pick them, because the NFL chaos is inevitable. And they played a good game. They played a really good game. And so I thought this was the week. The Eagles will lose probably one more game, at least. No, I don't think they'll lose very many, but one game is inevitable. It's coming. And I thought it was going to be the Packers. And I didn't look dumb for that pick. Other than the run defense not being able to stop Hurts for the most part, they only lost by 1 score. And, it was tied going into halftime. Dad picked the Lions over the Bills, too. I wanted to pick the Lions because I wanted the Lions to win. But I did take the Bills because it was the Lions on Thanksgiving. The only reason. But I had a good week. I'm happy. I picked the Cowboys. I got that right. The Panthers over the Broncos. Dad picked the Broncos. I tried to tell him that Sam Darnold was going to look like a god this week and then look like the worst quarterback in the world next week. So, feels like Shelby used my notes more than anyone. She might have. Someone stop betting on the Pack. Listen, as we get closer to the end of the year and their playoff chances slim, that's probably the more wins they're going to have. Nathan passed you on CBS. Props to Nathan, man. He's the historian, man. He does the research. He knows. He knows what's up. Dave told us at the beginning of the year he was going to beat us. And none of us listened to him. But he's been leading most of the season. Other than Sportscat had a solid lead for a while. I know Lindsay had a solid lead, but it's been mostly Dave. So, all right, you guys. I am going to close this down for the night. We might be on tomorrow for recap. We'll see how everything goes. I picked the Chiefs. The rest are just a coin flip. That's why I'm 500. That's fair. I thought about 1 week doing a coin flip for all of my picks other than the Chiefs because I'm not going to pick against them. But I thank you guys really for everything. I appreciate you being in here, sticking it out with me. Good, bad, ugly. You guys truly are the best. Bet on the grandkid to get it done. Facts. But I'm gonna hop off here for the night. Had a fun time. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow night. If not, we will be back Wednesday to make our picks for this upcoming week. Should be here tomorrow, as long as everything goes the way it's supposed to. But until then, much love to all of you guys. You're incredible. I'm trying to think if there was anything. Dad might have a game coming up. I think that's on Wednesday though. But so yeah, I think it's Wednesday. We should be here tomorrow night. If we're not, you can yell at us and we'll be here Wednesday night for sure. Anyways, much love everybody. Thank you again. See you on the next one. And of course, go Chiefs.